always had people submit their ideas for business that they want to start. Rules that they have to have a application for the city.
You know what would have been nice or funny or good? If, since it's like a table, if they had the stuff where you put it down and then you turn it around and the other person can grab it to pass stuff. I know you hate those. And covers, like in pantry.
I think it's still called the same.
Okay.
So it's really cool.
So we're going to be watching how many businesses.
So let's see, last year,
I remove my chair.
Egg and I meeting, and they had a food truck.
Lasted quite a while. They had to switch kind of like
Dinner with grandma.
What?
Like, don't lick knives. Not in public. You shouldn't be doing it in private either. But don't lick knives. Okay. You want some? Okay.
Get started in a few minutes. If you can please take a seat, we would really appreciate that. And so dinner will be served, salad will be served at 7. So dinner will be served at the dinner table. So if you can please take your seat, we will start the program and dinner. And
It's in the chemo.
What do you put it?
I've never been to Detroit.
Want some more water?
In Detroit. I guess my dad invested in a building there.
Oh, yeah?
She still owns. And she's
That's why I don't let him do that. That's why I don't let Blake go places. Because he's in the head. He's going to lick the knives.
The daytime, the evenings, they have a class.
I haven't been there in about 20 years.
I mean, it was one of us. I've never been.
The downtown area is really cool.
Hey, Clayton.
One block, that's right there.
what I do, but I really like
He also
my passion.
Hi, Wayne. Welcome.
St. Paul has a similar situation where they had some.
We're at table 21.
Yes.
I need to work out. Yeah. So I'm here because we are the banquet. That's how they raise funds and they raise money. And I happen to have been invited by the director. So I was like, I gotta at least show up. And so bought half a table, and the other half I think has healthcare personnel. So that's why we're here, and you hear like different like conversations. So yeah, and the kids love the rolls, and so folks are bringing out more. It looks like salads are being brought out. All of this should be on my vlog, but it's not. It's on the live instead. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm doing it reverse. So it looks like in October, the vlogs have more of the action. Not the vlogs, the lives have more of the action. Usually it's just, usually it's just,
None of it's there.
no, you interrupted me while I was thinking about what I was going to say next. So you clearly knew. Because you would not have interrupted me and set me up.
But not.
So usually it's just
This time of time before that.
and then for your live.
Move your plate up so the salad can be put in front of you. What'd you say? And then it's gonna be this outer fork
The
for
wider
the
one.
salad. It's gonna be the smaller. Yeah.
President Biden.
Yep. The shorter one or wider. I don't know. It's the sure.
What's the call of the used for?
The regular meal.
Okay.
So we're figuring out. Blake is always smiling. He knows to smile.
Were there like full day and
So there's not much going on. I have it a little bit further because I'm resting it against like the sign 21. So. Ugh.
so I met Dr. Hetty. So we went down there to go meet with Hetty.
She's amazing.
She is. So I was just talking to Carol and
I need to catch something exciting instead of it just being me and my brain.
because Carol was saying, you know,
You give her credit for it?
I did. I let her know. I was like, so.
I mean, like,
I met
the background.
the systems are built, made up of people. And
There's nothing I can do
like, you know, so they can be undone. In the same way, they're not just kind of super
Hey, Brian.
solid. Because she knows she wants to meet with the teams and look at maybe issues that may be impacting So I was like, you know, this is
So
depending on like, so case management is going to have
this, at least it's really fast, but they probably have different patients. But in France, you have like they bring like a crumb.
they're going to speak to the burnout.
Take it back.
She said, well,
I just put it's like mechanical rolls. It's really cool.
she's comfortable talking about that part of it, but those ones kind of like,
But it sounds
that's a
familiar.
bigger
That's
side.
all.
Some old.
Before electricity.
You know,
And I've worked weekends for like,
and I told her, I was like,
oh,
you know, I thought,
so I was getting
Yeah, it
all
was my
tired.
phone. Yes. It felt like it was mad.
Seemed like a sympathetic Mexican.
she's like, that is fair.
Like, well, I worked at
But yeah, like, petty.
Yeah, that looks impressive. I just never bring my stand.
What I thought was interesting about going to that event was
So that's my coffee cup that one good.
Yes.
Hey, Bruno.
the Y habitat
Welcome, welcome.
Interfaith America. They all seem to tell the Y.
I think I'm just gonna
She is.
Are you doing the emojis?
I saw that he said boo, so I didn't ask. Any state that I spoke to.
I am at the CAIR banquet.
She's everybody on. Sounds about right. Let's go see this time. She's got the one with the
So they're bringing out salads right now. Yeah, thanks. It's their fundraising as well. Yeah, I like the spot. I like one of the other rooms better, but this is a nice room too. So it's gonna be boring. It's gonna be like having dinner with grandma. So just so you know. I apologize ahead of time. I didn't bring my stand. Can you say thank you?
Remember that pastor from Santa Cruz?
Remember to say thank you.
but I mean, not all of the cases.
Are you mad because he slammed it down on the table?
Said that
Okay.
Santa Clarita County, I guess.
So there's two different dressings. I don't know if, hang on a second. Do you guys want dressings? I don't know if you guys like these dressings.
No, thank you for the dressing.
I don't know why that one looks brown. What'd you
I
say?
would like to say.
Okay, here you go.
No, thank you for the dressing.
Okay. You want any dressing, Blair?
But it made housing prices impossible for anyone to buy there.
So you guys had to download the authorization.
Or maybe it's not because they just can't.
Yeah, but look how I'm holding my fork. Look how you're holding your fork. There we go.
But I think we just go like
Yes, we should probably pray. In the name of the Father.
Dear Lord, thank you for this family and for our opportunity to gather here today and to learn a lot of things, hopefully tonight. In your name we pray. Amen.
Lord Jesus, thank you. Bless this food and make that the food that comes out does not get us sick. Lord, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Are you paying attention, Bodhi? Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. It looks like you were doing this while we were praying.
yeah, they have like 3 or 4 different note types.
You never pay down the principal, right? So
Yeah, there's like the stone cards.
it's essentially like paying rent.
I feel like I always ask them, like,
Good math. Interest only going
My hair is shrinking. I'm gonna have to do something with it so that tomorrow morning, while waking up so early, it doesn't. It's not like super tangled.
I hear he's meeting
To get to church. Keep forgetting. Got on 1, yes. And on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got on all of it.
every time I say
3 times is bread. Remember?
when I left. Very hard bread.
You can pick that with your finger if you want. It's gonna be hard to stab. If the croutons are good, you know salad is good.
He was talking about like
I think Blake is using his
I won't
fork
be in take pieces
to
before
keep
noon
it
and
in
the
the back,
language.
to also like
Something that becomes like
Blake, stop licking your silverware, please. You're not autistic.
okay.
Just eat your food, son.
Thank you. Have individuals that need to do with their face.
Thank you.
right?
Like obviously all our housing people want to have their computer, but a lot of ADS people like to have a phone.
Is it Caesar?
Probably.
I think with the pharmacy would make sense. There was some
How you doing with your dry salad, Bodie?
It isn't really dry.
Huh?
It isn't dry because of the lettuce.
And the Parmesan, right? So I think this is a Caesar without the Caesar dressing. Blair, you're eating a Caesar without the Caesar dressing.
But then it's like in programs.
And this is Parmesan. He
He
wants some dressing now.
First course of salad.
Can you bring me your...
We will have Quran recitation by Muhammad Abdullahi Muhammad from Tabian Quran Institute. If you can please come up.
So just use it a little bit like dipping.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى إنا خلقناكم وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير. قالت الأعراب آمنا قل لم تؤمنوا ولكن قولوا أسلمنا ولما يدخل الإيمان في قلوبكم وإن تطيعوا الله ورسوله لا يلدكم من أعمالكم شيئا إن الله غفور
These are my kids.
رحيم.
I'll be back. I have to get it on my vlog.
إنما المؤمنين يمنون عليك أن أسلموا قل لا تمنوا علي إسلامكم بل الله يمن عليكم أن هداكم للإيمان إن كنتم صادقين إن الله يعلم غيب السماوات والأرض والله بصير بما تعملون صدق الله العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good evening. On behalf of Council of American Islamic Relations, Minnesota, I want to warmly welcome you to our 18th annual banquet. It's truly heartwarming to see this room filled with such an incredible gathering of community leaders, families, youth, allies, and friends who stand together for justice, dignity, and equality. I'm Talia Tarano. I'm one of the board members, and I'll be your host for this evening. Tonight, we are not just sharing a meal, we are sharing purpose. We are here to celebrate the impact of CAIR Minnesota. CAIR Minnesota is tirelessly working in defending civil rights, empowering American Muslims, and building bridges of understanding across the communities. Over the past year, CAIR Minnesota has been at the forefront, advocating for freedom of speech, protecting religious rights in schools and workplaces, and ensuring that every voice in our community is heard and respected. And none of this would be possible without you, our supporters, volunteers, and partners who continue to show up, speak out, and give generously.
Blake.
So tonight, let's take a moment to reflect on how far we've come and also to renew our commitment to the road ahead. We have an inspiring program lined up with powerful speakers, community awards, and stories that remind us why we do what we do. And of course, we'll enjoy a delicious dinner, and inshallah, we'll leave here more inspired than we arrived. Before we begin, I want to thank our supporters, our volunteers, and the CAIR Minnesota team who worked tirelessly to make tonight possible. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Once again, welcome to CAIR Minnesota Annual Banquet Dinner, where we honor our faith, our values, and our shared vision of justice for all.
Jaffe, who is she?
Let's make tonight meaningful, memorable, and
What I call my purpose. Day in and day out, I find myself knowing that I wake up, knowing that I am fighting for each and every single one of you. Muslims. However, we are what is the heart of the civil rights organization, protecting the rights of all of you. So let's give each other a round of applause. CAIR Minnesota is an organization, one that is made up of organizations that are in 35 different states, 25 different chapters. And I may be biased to say this, however, our organization outworks every chapter in this country.
I would not think he's exaggerating.
And it isn't just by saying the numbers speak for themselves. We are a chapter that is made up of not that many people in Minnesota. We have about 6 office members here in the state of Minnesota, and the rest of them are virtual here in the United States and abroad. However, it also shows in the type of work that we've been able to do here in Minnesota. In the last 3 years alone, before I even say that, this is our first thing in 7 years. And I'll tell you this, it isn't due to lack of planning. Honestly, it's due to lack of time. Our executive director, Jelani Hussein, our supervisor director, Alex Shaw, our director of operations, and our paralegal, Balqis Hassan, have been working tirelessly to advocate for the rights of all of you and answering the calls to Islamophobia here in Minnesota. Unfortunately. Since I've come on, our chapter has grown. Some of you that were at our Ramadan dinner may have seen the showcase of what our staff makeup is now. But it's not somber that this banquet marks 7 years of tireless work. Just last week, and the week before, we had not only an arson, but also an attempted re-arson at a mosque in the city of Minneapolis. For that, an organization that we have supported that is here with us tonight, Syrian Quran Institute, was targeted 19 times. Years before that, we had mosque fire after mosque fire, vandalism after vandalism, break-in after break-in. The powers that be told us it's not what we think it is, it's actually this. And to be honest, when we're sitting in those meetings with the powers that be, it makes us feel like we don't know. It's not that we are scared. It's that we want to be careful. And we want to be careful. We're just like any other organization. I want to give a little bit. It's not talking about the work that our staff does. It's not about me. It's not about the organization. I want to shout out our supervisor director, Alex Shaw, for his effort.
The guy that was at the meeting in St. Anthony, he's their attorney.
One of the main part-time. With all that you see in the news of CAIR Minnesota, of all the entries that we receive, me and Jelani, we're doing a poll of numbers, people who have called our office over the last year. 5,000 individuals have called CAIR Minnesota to seek our service. 5,000. And who has the most call? Who completes those intakes? Alex Shaw has seen. Let's give him a round of applause. We also have our housing justice coordinator, Musa Muhammad. Is Musa in the room with us? There he is. Now, Musa, you have a hand on. There you go. Let's give a round of applause. And Musa, look about Musa. Musa is a team of one. He oversees a coalition of housing justice folks, those that care about the protection of their rights as renters here in Minnesota, those that are in the cities here in the Twin Cities, and as far north as East Grand Forks, and as far south as Rochester. Coalitions that are made up of apartment. That look like us. I say that enough is enough. We are not going to be taken advantage of. We're going to stand up for our rights. How do we stand up for what is right?
They have given
We
us
know
more
what our
butter.
rights are.
It's
We
like
learn how to navigate a system that was not made for us or was for us. Musa, last 2 years, increased our intake numbers by 157 intakes. That's 157 individuals that came to CAIR Minnesota and said,
Thank you. Can you say thank you,
we
Blake?
feel like we're facing housing restrictions. What did Musa do? He took those individuals, empowered them, made them housing justice advocates, and now they're navigating the system on their own. To give them a round of And then we have our director of operations and our paralegal, Elise Hassan. I don't know if she's in this room. Is Elise in this room? She may be out working as well. But Elise Hassan is one of the other 3 members in our civil rights department. And she tirelessly works with our civil rights director, Alex Shaw, going through those intakes, writing them, making sure that the law that's supposed to work for all actually does. Let's give her a round of applause. We have our from the government team that is out. They're not here in Minnesota. They operate out in Florida. Melissa and Tracy. And I want to tell y'all something about those two. Ever since the war started, certain fundraisers won't get back.
You're done, right?
you grew up.
Okay.
Some can say that it was coincidental. However, when we are one of the very few
Did you guys get bread? Can you grab the bread, Blake?
Calling a spade a spade.
One roll, please. Don't breathe all over it.
Putting our face in our organization
How
online.
hard you bit.
Because you were trying to
How we raise the most of fun. They work tirelessly to make sure that our organization continues to run and is still in a position to advocate for all of you, for all of us. Let's give them a round of applause. And then, although he is not with CAIR Minnesota anymore, once a CAIR employee also would always declare a CAIR employee. There's an organization there's a department of organization called the Muslim Leadership Group. It's a department that has existed in the past.
Okay. Do you want to?
And it's been researched here this
I
past
feel
year.
bad now.
And a group of students
Okay.
found themselves called
I was trying to get you.
intern and to learn about the fields of journalism, law, and civil rights through the lens of the work that we do here at CAIR Minnesota. Ismail also was our former director of community safety. All of those types I was talking about before, he ran. Whenever there was a fire, whenever there was a call for breaking, actually, Ismail once answered a call to apply a potential arson type of communication. And get this, he was right there to catch him. And they smiled on that and he chased after him. They called the cops. And if it wasn't for his quick thinking, who knows? Actually, we do know what would happen.
Unless how you make it.
So we have tangible evidence of what happened before.
Really like
Ismail was also the lead who applied for a lot of the mosques and community members that are in the community here tonight. 23 mosques were applied for the non-profit security group. Churches
Yes.
that help protect their places of worship. So not another one of ours.
Is your reach more limited than mine?
Yeah.
Is on the help.
I could pour it from here.
Let's give a round of applause this time. And I gotta say that my time's up on this. But last but not least, we have Jelani Hussein. I met Jelani Hussein when I graduated from college.
I like a little bit.
I know, I'm like, I feel like it's
I'll
work.
beat you up.
And I say this with fullness of my heart.
I feel it.
There's not another person in this state that works more hard than Jelani Hussein. Am I lying? Am I
Are
lying?
you this, sir?
And I've seen it firsthand. I've traveled with him before. It doesn't matter if it's 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. It doesn't matter if he's putting his kids to sleep.
That's true.
Anytime one of you all call, he answers. Anytime one of you all call, he answers. There's actually a dedicated line. This is a special number that some of y'all don't know. I'm supposed to teach you not to say that. But there's a dedicated line that if you call, he'll answer. And none of us, none of us would be in the position we are today. The position is safety. First, if it wasn't for the good God above, and then second, the strength that He's put behind God Hussein, and the protection that He's put around himself. So let's give God Hussein a round of applause. And then next, I have the privilege of calling up our Muslim leadership program students.
Oh,
They're in this range now.
I think they were checking us in.
Yes, they have a speech for Thursday. All right, let's give it
You
up.
did a good job. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Luma Adam and I'm a senior at Mountain View High School. We're pleased to be joining you all tonight to give a small introduction of our commitment to the CAIR organization.
She's in high school.
This summer we were given an
So
amazing
well
opportunity
put together.
to be
Look
part
at
of
this.
an internship program
Blake,
led by the CAIR
pay attention in
organization.
college.
As a
She's in
Muslim
high
youth
school. Look how
today's
she's
world,
presenting.
even
Look at her
accepting
presence.
Islam can be difficult. The CAIR organization gave me a space to connect with other young Muslims.
Okay, assalamu alaikum. My name is Amira. Okay, assalamu alaikum. My name is Amira Idris, and I'm also from the Muslim Youth Leadership Program. I'm currently a student at St. Catherine University pursuing psychology and also minoring in journalism minor at St. Thomas University.
Woo!
So the Muslim Youth Leadership Program is designed to help young Muslims build confidence, strengthen their faith, and grow as community leaders. For me, being a part of Muslim Youth Leadership meant learning what it really means to be with purpose. Not just by speaking up, but by showing up with kindness, understanding, and intention. I'm so grateful for the lessons, the mentors, and the people I met along the way. If it wasn't for MILP, I wouldn't have met these amazing friends that did that. So thank you so much.
My name is Samantha Khan. I'm a sophomore at Mountain High School, and thank you so much for joining us here today. Tonight, this banquet is about acknowledging the accomplishments that the CAIR organization has successfully fulfilled. This organization has continuously, they were able to continuously fight for justice and equality and protection of the rights of Muslims in America. Tonight is the 18th anniversary, and hopefully everybody has a good night.
Woo! Blake, they're better spoken than the people in your class, right? The people in your class, they're well spoken, right? These young ladies. Yeah. Leadership. Those are leaders. The last one is only a year older than Blair. She said she was at the university.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Blair, that last one is your age.
Assalamu
Well,
alaikum
1 year older.
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. Idru is here to support you, and we could not be here without you guys. So please remember that. Jazakallahu khairan. Have a good night, enjoy your food, inshallah. Have a good night, Assalamu alaikum.
Please enjoy dinner. I'm sure a lot of you have gotten dinner, so we'll give you a few minutes to enjoy dinner, and we will resume the program in a few minutes. Thank you.
So I am gonna get off now so I can enjoy my dinner. Actually, let's make it a mukbang. Let's take that bit.
Just need to put a microphone to your throat and then drinking water.
Yeah, that would be a good mukbang. The ASMR.
It won't be the same, exactly. Yeah. A man has died on the 13th floor before. His eyeballs were plucked out. His ears were plucked out. His nose was plucked. That's an average mukbang nowadays.
I don't. Y'all heard it here first. That is an intellectual property, right? It's the original joke, right, Bodhi?
That's a look. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Can I put it in front of the kiddo? Is that, oh, you got him. Okay.
Here you go, sir.
Can you say thank you?
He's good. He's good. You're good. Thank you.
So you are a
I knew that one was good because it went to Dad. So I had to transfer it to you.
I got the one with one caper in it. That's my
You like capers? You want this one? Because I don't like capers.
Okay.
If you enjoy them,
I do.
okay, then take this. Okay. Oh, this gonna fall on your lap. Oh my gosh.
Sleepovers at my grandma's Saturday night, so she left here overnight. So it's our Saturday night routine. I don't disagree with you. If you could
Is it
find
hand
one
up there? Am
system
I
that was
squeezing
able
it
to
too
handle
hard, or are you
it,
okay?
that'd be great. You'd be
Is it easy to put
you could be very wealthy in design.
we talked about making our
Help me out, buddy. Put some muscle in those fingers. There we go. Help me put muscle. There we go.
like my boss.
Good?
But he got let go. And then I got
I filled myself on all that salad. I also ate Dad's. Dad, I watched Dad as he was eating the salad. He was saving the tomato. And so when I saw that it was the last thing left on his plate, I used that moment to strike. And I struck fast and hot. Now I'm full.
No, I was making perfect bites. So that was a tomato with a little bit of parmesan, a little bit of lettuce, and then this.
That gave me great pleasure. But then I felt bad because you were like upset about it.
Yeah, everyone asked for green ones.
And then you cried.
Fry them.
Yeah, you smell like
How do you wait? Can I eat the skin of the
You can eat that, it's fine. I usually, I peel them for you guys, but you can. Just extra fiber, right?
protein?
You said you fried it?
No, the staff who asked me for them to fry them. I prefer my tomatoes. I grew them.
I like marinara.
Or tomatoes.
I also like homemade
You like what?
I like the sauce.
Yeah.
Did you make
That-
I have tons of it.
I think that's what I was saying. It looks like it might be bechamel with some capers in it and some. I think it was dill. Maybe it's
but I'm
parsley.
not a big fan.
No, it's parsley.
Can you make this?
You can try. It looks like
Can't grow any.
it has a little bit of Dijon in it too.
Yeah, Dijon.
They ate.
So I would assume it's a bechamel because that has a little bit of Dijon in it too.
This year the rabbits.
So this is a good idea for,
all of my lettuce.
you know
all
what?
of my cabbage.
I'm not documenting enough. Hello, hello.
Oh,
I
you need to show your
apologize.
plate?
Yeah, I have to vlog really quickly. I apologize, but
There's
you guys
eating
can come
food,
back.
they don't even know what it is.
The kids?
No, I'm saying your audience doesn't even know.
Yes. There.
And then try to teach them this later.
See kids eat your veggies.
What'd you say?
See kids eat your veggies.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was teaching.
But how does it dispatch?
The thing went inside the cage, ate all of the nuts, then he put it in there and then he's looking out the window, he's like, look at him, he's still eating. I was like, I think that he has won. I for sure have given up, but he's bought a new cage. But he has done nothing with the cage. The cage is sitting on the
Got coffee?
That's coffee.
Coffee?
And they put it right in front of the person they know drinks coffee. Sorry. Okay.
There's a lot of people who disagree with me.
He wants one, but no, he has one that,
Make sure you push your teacup forward. Wait.
Move your cup forward so it's not on the edge of the table.
I took up a good chunk of the yard. And we have,
Lift it up a little higher, Blake. There we go.
we have that takes up a decent amount. We have
You have coffee with dessert.
And then put it back over there.
party and when my son goes
It is 7:45. So that means that since you're having coffee, you'll finish your chemistry, right? Okay, you'll do the chemistry quiz tonight?
when he was helping with his grandfather.
Learn loading coffee too. Maybe
But
you
yes,
finish yourself.
yes. Would you guys like coffee so you finish your schoolwork tonight?
We're not old enough.
Exactly. Good job.
Sorry, we'll never finish it.
I didn't hear him with the what?
He said they'll never finish your schoolwork.
No coffee.
No comics for you.
No coffee.
No coffee. Yeah, no coffee. You're right. But if you don't finish your schoolwork, no comics.
Has finally gotten it to,
Okay, good.
I think our backyard, we didn't have.
Are you full, sweetheart? A little bit?
No, I'm still hungry.
Yes, I'll get up and grab it.
I didn't know if you wanted me to grab it.
Okay. Did you want a piece too?
Yes, I thought you were actually grabbing.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't see any French.
Oh, there's no French?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just try this one. Thank you. Do you want one as well?
No, he's eating for dinner. My husband.
Okay, grab one.
Jimmy John's.
Would you like a bread plate?
Sure.
I made curry shrimp for lunch. So
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
he has a lot of
Hey, Amanda.
I didn't know you wanted some bread too.
salsa.
Except you have to have delivery.
Nope. You're just getting back at me for being your wife.
Must use it in your, like when I make eggs. I put sauce
What do you
in
need?
I
Well, you're
love
reading my
salsa
chat?
and eggs. I can do anything. When I make fish, I do a mango salsa.
You're not really
No, I don't think this is the right
I'm gonna go and tell Michelle that they did it right. So
and I have mango. It makes me feel mad for
I
mango.
think when I go shopping with her for our dinner next Saturday,
Very different. I think just because
One of your papers with fresh
potato lucette,
a lot of people
red
make
potatoes, and green beans. Because nobody talked about vegetables, but they talk about vegetarians.
Yeah.
So green beans, I have been wanting to make asparagus, and then chicken breast. I mean, that seems like a standard, you know.
Yeah. Green potatoes and a vegetable.
And the young lady is making dessert.
Where did she buy them?
I said banana bread.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. She heard banana pudding.
So,
There's a youth
YouTube for.
I'm so
I
full.
watch them gardener YouTube stuff in Florida. These gentlemen basically grow like everything.
I appreciate you guys being polite. Thank you.
So I'm like,
You want to move your chair in some break?
but then I would have to move.
You're a little far out.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I would rather.
because you like to turn around. But like when no one's speaking, keep it in so that they can move around.
Yeah, my son is having a car and it's not. And he's a Minnesota.
You can be comfortable though, honey. Are you comfortable? You can be comfortable though.
So that banana pudding was a dessert.
What's the thing? I think it's something.
What?
Banana pudding is a dessert.
Oh, it's a dessert here?
I
Okay.
can see it.
That's
Like with a
interesting.
vanilla wafer in the center.
That's interesting. But you know she's with CAIR, so maybe she took it back. Like, oh,
Grace, where do you live
banana
at?
pudding.
Oh, you said
See it
Bloomington,
right
right?
there? Or maybe they're
Huh? I'm in Richfield.
right there. The
Baby,
dessert.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
trying to do all that.
I just went out yesterday afternoon with the new city manager in Bloomington. It starts on Monday.
Okay.
He's from Missouri. Good guy. Yeah, he already bought a house in Bloomington.
So full.
Not too far. Not too far from here, where you're at. He's down. You know where Scoop's Ice Cream is?
I need y'all to tell him to take me to the gym.
Along Old Shakopee Road, and I think that's Bush Lake. Yeah. He lives right there. Right by what's the church that's right there? On the corner. The Lutheran church that's right up there. Yeah. So he's right back there.
You want it?
Yep.
There's cream right there.
Oh, let me pass that.
Yes. I love cream. Thank you.
Okay.
They said it.
Are you further north or are you further?
I don't use sugar.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right by the college.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You're right by the lunch. Yeah.
So do I. Can you make mine?
What?
Can you make mine?
I love you.
I like North Star Tavern. Do you ever go in there?
You don't?
Yeah.
This is yours.
Yes.
I was gonna grab some too.
Oh, you want some?
Yeah.
Let me pour yours. Is that your water? I'm just gonna pour it.
This is my water. Yeah, I don't know.
So this is how I pour. I don't ever pour like in the cup, especially when it's a cold. That's why I was grabbing it from you. I apologize.
It's been here a long
Do
time.
you want me to move mine? Like, is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
It used to be
Okay.
the Earl Brown Center.
So
wanna drink yours
just
there?
get comfortable so that your anxious energy goes somewhere else.
No, they didn't know, so they renamed it the Heritage Center because Earl Brown's history was problematic, especially
Yeah, you wanted
they controlled
the cream to be
Don't talk about what I want. I'm
City
trying to
runs
move
it,
you
they
forward.
do it,
So what do you
they
want?
change the name.
Thank you.
want some coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, so everything around here is Earl Brown something or other. So the office tower there's Earl Brown.
Have a sugar.
The city made a decision. They weren't going to continue that. Good on them. Yeah. It's tucked back in here a little bit.
Michael, if I can please get your attention back. I hope you're enjoying dinner. I would like to call upon one of the Minnesota senators, Senator Omar Fata, to say a few words. I'm sure we are all anxiously waiting to hear from him. So please welcome him. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
I want to thank all of you so much for joining us tonight. I want to thank CAIR firsthand some of the damage and some of the heartbreak as the Senate hired. Firsthand some of the damage and some of the heartbreak as the Senate hired share. Just this past year, I've heard stories from students, from families, from administrators, about some of our students, undocumented students, getting picked off the campus, sometimes in the dead of night. Their families not knowing where they're being detained, their lawyers not knowing where they're being detained, not having any information. And the worst part of it all is that at the same time, the university and college presidents are afraid to speak out and provide publicly facing services out of fear of losing funding. So right now, we're in a moment in which we have a hostile federal government that is going to pin us into making a choice. And that choice is between sacrificing your values, which means also protecting our most vulnerable communities, undocumented immigrants, Muslims, and so on, or lose funding, sacrifice funding. Which is, and it's really important that under any circumstance, that we never sacrifice our values, that we always protect one another at all levels of government, supporting and uplifting the work, such as the work that CAIR provides. And as a legislator, and this is part of the reason why I'm also running for mayor, is that I've seen the important work that some of the boots on the ground organizations have provided to our communities, like CAIR, providing programs like minority rights training, legal services. We have Suleiman talk about some of the housing intake that they're doing, so they're expanding their reach. These are really, really important essential services for our community, especially in this time. Some of you know what happened on June 3rd with the ICE raids on Bloomington and South Minneapolis, in which communities were in panic and saw ICE actually detain one of the business owners as well. And to our surprise, actually, it wasn't the city administration or government that alerted even the elected officials such as myself, the senators and representatives. It was the boots on the ground organizations that first found out and that alerted the community and had that call to action, right? So that shows you that at government, we cannot do it alone. We have to partner, we have to uplift one another, we have to uplift these organizations that have the ear on the ground, that are the boots on the ground, that are already doing the important work, uplifting and protecting one another. And that's the kind of work that we need to do, and that's why I'm proud to stand here and support CAIR in this moment. We know that Islamophobia has been a real issue in the state and nationwide. But we know that also CAIR has been having a uniquely large caseload compared to other states. And I know Suleiman touched on this, but some of the statistics that I shared in an interview a few weeks ago included that in the last year alone, since 2024 alone, there have been 16 acts of violence against mosques. There has been, in the past 3 years, $30 million worth of damages. We've seen 3 mosques fully burned down. And in fact, in 2017, we saw a mosque get bombed, right? And it was the only mosque in the nation, the first time ever that a mosque got bombed. And that's right here in Minnesota. And to put things into perspective, in 2024, when Minnesota has 16 acts of violence against or Islamophobia against mosques, California had 5, right? With 6 or 7 times more the population. And we know Minnesota is being targeted because we are the North Star for the nation, as they say. We know that we were the first state to send a Muslim to Congress with Pete Ellison. We were the first. We were the first to send a Somali Muslim, which was Congressman Ilhan Omar. I was honored to be the first Muslim and first Somali elected to the Minnesota Senate. We elected the first Muslim and first Somali to become a mayor in Nadi Mohammed in St. Louis Park. And so we know that with that progress, with those successes, that there will be challenges and there will be that spike in hateful rhetoric, but also action. We've seen this hateful action. We've had my office last month, myself, my office was vandalized with some hate speech saying Somali Muslim, this is a warning or something along those lines. We've seen an uptick in hate and threats in our emails, in our social media. Same thing with our congressman, same thing with our mayor, same thing with our colleagues. And that's a direct result of the successes that we're also seeing. Having Muslims actually lead. We saw Muslims lead on a whole host of tenant protection legislation at the Capitol, which passed. All of you saw the Uber Lyft fight that was a 2-year long battle, and which was Muslim-led by not only our Muslim legislators at the Capitol, but our Muslim council members with Councilmember Chugtai and Chowdhury and Jamal Osman leading the fight at the city, forcing the conversation, passing it, having it get vetoed, and fighting for it again. And not only fighting for it, but showing up at the Capitol, staying there sometimes until 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. It was a Muslim-led fight. And it passed. We took down 2 multi-billion-dollar corporations. Why? Because we locked arms together and we took on that fight as a community. They led on things like having an adhan in the city of campus, right? That's another key victory. I was proud to lead on last biennium in passing the religious holiday bill, which was a bill that was almost a decade-long fight to make sure that our public schools can recognize religious holidays such as Eid, so that our students can have the day off. And when we got that passed, we had multiple school boards allow students off on Thursday. And so I can go on and on and on around all the successes that we've had. But we still need that level of protection from our boots on the ground folks like CAIR. And I've been a proud supporter of CAIR for over a decade now, and I've seen the work that they've done. And Suleiman is right, it's not just a 9 to 5, it's a 24/7 job. We've seen, and I've had to call Jelani at 2 p.m. and at 2 a.m. He's answered all the time. And any acts of Islamophobia or some of these legal counsel, or there's someone who's about to be evicted and needs some help around tenants' rights. Time and time again, CAIR shows up. They have a
Director Jelani Hussain. I think he barely needs introduction because I'm sure all of us know him very well and have called him at some point in time, either regular hours or at weird hours of the night or morning. So, but the guy needs no introduction, but he's the executive director of CAIR Minnesota, and I would like him to say the words. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Let me try that again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. The chicken masala was good. I also tried that right now. The whole group to come up. Somebody run back there and knock the whole group to come up. Somebody run back there and knock on that door. I want to just ask all of you for just one moment to look around the room. I know you've been eating and looking up here. Just take a second and look around. So, our last banquet in, I think, 2019, we had almost 800 people. And so this banquet, we were trying to, a lot of people bought tables and they were non-responsive to our staff. Staff was worried. So, alhamdulillah, tonight we have a full attendance. And thank you, and appreciate all of you for your patience and humanity. Can we get the whole team? Come on up. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I also needed your blood to move a little bit. I'm a jokester because I'm about to ask you for money. I might as well get it.
You got my money.
But tonight,
I'm not
I
even
just
an
again want to just
organization.
acknowledge and thank all of you for coming, for supporting CAIR Minnesota, and this work. I want to start off by telling you a hard truth this week. I could not focus on this banquet. The last 2 weeks, I could not even attend the meetings of my staff at the banquet because of how much was happening in the community. From responding to a fire, responding to different issues, and the amount of needs that our community is dealing with. And you are right, Senator, about that. I get the calls, morning, evening, and night, in responding to the different challenges that our community is facing. This is the reality. But one thing I'll let you know is I do enjoy this work. I know many of you are worried about CAIR. I figured out, it's been 10 years, I figured out how it works. I enjoy this work. I enjoy serving our community. I enjoy being on the front lines. And a lot of people ask me if I'm going to run for office. And I want to let you know tonight, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not running for office, folks. In fact, I remember one person came to me in sincere advice and he said, what you're doing is going to destroy every chance you have to run for office. And what I told him is what I do is be telling the truth no matter who's willing to hear it or hate it. And this path that me and my staff and our board and our incredible volunteers do is a very lonely path. A lot of people join the effort when it's a bandwagon, when it's much easier and everybody can support. I remember the weeks after October 7th and the aftermath that began. We did not need someone to tell us what to do. We did not need somebody to remind us what at that moment was at stake. Interesting enough, God has a unique plan for me at CAIR. Every time I hire a deputy director, something bad is about to happen. I'll tell you what. The last deputy director I hired was Mohammed Ibrahim, an incredible attorney, an amazing person, and a board member of CAIR Minnesota today. I hired him in April of 2020, right before George Floyd was murdered. Then I hired Suleiman October 6th of 2023.
I should text
So the next, there's no next step, deputy director, Suleiman is going to be here. Please, Suleiman, stay long. But the point here is that the work continues to happen. What I am here tonight to tell you, and it's an honest truth, that we are facing a new crisis. For the last 10 years, most of you in this room, I never visited your home and asked you for money. I'll be honest. And by the way, I fundraise for a lot of organizations, so fundraising and asking is probably one of the easiest things I'll do. I enjoy it, I understand the power of it. But I'm going to be honest with you, the last 3 years, we have significantly lost funding that we relied upon in grants for that. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. In fact, we have literally ran over our reserve that we usually have. And I'm sharing this with you, being honest and transparent, because I know that this is the community that is going to make the resources that we need, because I know the challenges are even bigger now. So tonight is a night to come and celebrate. It is a night to recognize, and I know how challenging these banquets are, and everybody has something going on, and there's always somebody's event happening. People are busy, I completely understand. But one of the reasons why we do these events is for tonight, take a minute to at least connect with somebody else next to you. We need to be in fellowship, together, and be in one place. We need that. And we need to tell you about the hard truths that are around us, the challenges that we're facing. Now that's enough challenges. Now I want to pivot to what's possible. I want you to know I've traveled across the United States, and I'm going to be very frank with you. The Muslim community in this state, while they may not give us respect, we are the pioneers of incredible work that is happening in the United States. We have some of the highest voter turnout in the nation. In fact, the highest Muslim voter engagement in the country. And if you think that that's by chance, it's not by chance. I came to CAIR when My own fellow brothers and sisters and leaders in my community were telling me, Brother Janet, the election thing, you go do it. Just you do it. You do it for us. It's not something that belongs to me. Today, we have imams on the front lines and leaders on the front lines, brothers and sisters who are not asking when the election is, but asking politicians, what have you done for me lately?
That's right.
That is the level we are at. And for the first time, we are seeing political parties starting to recognize the power within our community. But that takes effort. That takes work. Volunteership never goes anywhere. I remember, by the way, I learned fundraising from an organization called Araha. I don't know if you know Araha. Give it a shout out. They have a fundraising dinner in November 15th. So if you're here, November 15th, we have your dinner place set. Come to shout out. But I want to share with you about Araha. I remember earlier on, we met a nonprofit expert in the Muslim community. And we told them, Brother Khan and I, volunteers. We volunteer our time. And then he looked at us and he told us, you're not serious. Come back to me when you hire somebody. The reality is this work is about FTEs. If you want to know the impact of CAIR Minnesota, ask us how many people are doing the work. And tonight, we're going to share with you two incredible people in our team who you saw in the program. Our civil rights director and our paralegal and operations director. And I'm going to be honest with you, this organization, I've always attracted some of the most talented and people who are willing to do a lot for less. But I'm tired of that. I need to raise enough money so I hire anyone who money is not, because there's a lot of people who fear this work, but once they enjoy it, once they start doing it, they realize the impact they make every single day in making our lives a little bit better. Not just for us, but for the entire community. And that's this other story that I want to mention. CAIR Minnesota is not here to serve Muslims. CAIR Minnesota is a node from the Muslim community to uplift all communities around us. We may not have the bandwidth to stand with everybody everywhere, but we will fight every single day to uplift our Native brothers and sisters, our Indigenous African American community, and Black Lives Matter. And by the way, we're Black in that effort. We're Black in that effort. We have the largest immigrant Muslim Black community here in the Somali and East African urban community. And that fight is our fight as anyone else. CAIR is not defined by what we do for the Muslim community. It will be defined by what we do to the betterment of Minnesotans in this nation. So tonight, I have a simple ask. It's kind of big, but it's simple. All right? I need some of you to donate. I said some of you. The reason why I said some of you is because some of you already donated. Others have been donating for 10 years. And some of you have been donating to this organization for 18 years.
That's right.
But tonight, I need a different donation. The kind of donation that meets the moment. I need the donation that's going to make a significant impact. The donation that is going to revel in different aspects of our community. I need the person who has a checkbook they can donate today, and I need the person who can organize some money from their neighborhood, from their community, from their network. All it takes is a simple ask, and people will give. Last year in Ramadan, I gave the same speech at a masjid. Let's just say I'm a little able, right there, brothers. It's a true story, right? So I can verify right there. Verification is a true story. It's a young man named Abdul Qadir, about 20 years old. Okay, and I challenged him. I said, "Who can raise $10,000 between now and next Ramadan?" And Abdul Qadir said he'll do it. I'll be very honest. At that moment, I prayed for him, but I expected that 50% would fail. Fair enough. Well, okay, 51% will be successful. So there are. And the next year he came back, and we had a fundraiser scheduled, but last minute it had to be canceled because we had a very low turnout. But guess who showed up? Abdul showed up. And he was so excited because he was able to raise that $10,000. So I asked him, what is his secret sauce? What did you do, man? I was kind of doubting him how he got there. But I asked him, how did you do it? And he said, I just asked people. And people just gave. So tonight, some of you may not have the biggest pockets, but you have maybe the most smartest voice, the biggest smile, and the best call you can make to a friend to raise some money. And you will surprise yourself in the effort of what you can do in a matter of days and hours to uplift yourself, but also recognize the power of that. So tonight is not like the Ramadan. I'm not going to sit here and tear you down 500 to 100 by block. I'm going to ask 2 donations, okay? $1,000 and above, and $1,000 and below. 2 donations, 2 classes, 2 groups. I already have a donor who's willing to match tonight up to $25,000. So, he's not here, so we pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him, bless his resources and his family, inshallah. So who will be the first person at $1,000 or more? So you could be 5,000, 5 fingers. You could just kind of wave your hands. It's a lot of thousands beyond 5. There's 5,000, mashallah. Takbir! Takbir! We'll be the second 5,000. This is like 10,000. This is like beyond 10,000. And then this is, where's the bathroom? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It's not wrong. Mashallah, we have the other 5,000, mashallah. Takbir! Takbir! Mashallah. We'll be the third 5,000 or above, inshallah. 5,000 or above. This is also 5,000. And tonight, actually, I have to admit I'm extra excited because I have my beloved father with me. The reason why I'm here, an exceptional leader himself. And he gave me permission to speak today. So otherwise, I'd be back there working the tables. Thank you. $5,000 in challenge. $5,000. If we keep going, my dad may go sell some land. We're going to hold the... we can sell some land and sell land. $5,000. Okay, mashallah. Another one, mashallah. Takbir. Takbir. So we have the third. So we'll be the fourth. 1,000 or more. I'm just saying 5,000. 1,000 or more. So if you're doing 1,000, you can just raise your hand as well.
Blair, do not raise your hand.
Mashallah. 1, 2, 3. Mashallah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mashallah. 9 back there. 9, 10. Mashallah. 11, 12, 13. Mashallah. 1,000 or more. 14, 15. 1,000 or more. Mashallah. 15. Mashallah. MashaAllah. Takbir. Takbir. You know, by the way, some of you are surprised. I remember during the aftermath of the murder of George Floyd, you know, it was an important time for our state and community. And I remember standing in front of the governor's mansion at the time, demanding justice for George Floyd. And you'll be surprised how many people responded when I say, Takbir! First, Minnesota allies were like, what in the world is going on? And I said, well, hold on, say Takbir, you say Allahu Akbar, which means God is greater. We are seeking divine intervention in this moment to help us find justice for a man who was part of our community's rights. Then after that, everybody was happy with Takbir, and then everybody said Allahu Akbar. So it tells us to do it again. Takbir! Takbir! All right, now, a few more people, inshallah, 1,000 or more. That's like $88. That won't get you Netflix and Prime and Amazon. You won't even get what is it called? Most of those subscriptions won't even get there. Well, you'll have to cut one of them. And most of you probably don't even use them. My recommendation is use one per month and then disconnect it. And then binge the other. I'm just kidding. But anyway, subscriptions is how they get you. $88 a month. Anyone else? 1,000 or more? Okay, I'll do now any amount under 1,000. 500, 200, 300, 1. The teachers already started. See, the teachers are always early. Always listening. They're always listening. No one is not paying attention. I'm just kidding. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Any amount, Jama'ah, any amount under $1,000. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All of your hands should go up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21, and then on your tables there should be a little sign with a QR code. We're fancy now. We've gotten to the new technology. We're using Zephy, and Zephy is very tricky. So let me just tell you, Zephy is very tricky. So here's the good news. The good news: if you donate $1 to us, we get the dollar. We don't get 97 cents because Visa took 3 cents. We get the whole dollar. But Zephy's going to do a little tricky. He's going, hey, give me 17 cents as a tip. It's up to you, but I recommend just give them $0 and give us $1 and they take $1. They'll figure out from ads and other places anyways. They're fine. They're big corporations. They'll be okay. Give us the entire money. If you're going to give us $1, if you're going to give Zephy $1.17, give us $1.17. Give Zephy $0. But so the QR code should go in there. You should get it. And this is by the way, this is not a use now only. This is a take-home worksheet. So this is small enough to carry. We didn't make it bulky or big or envelope. It's a good way to pass it, inshallah. So now, before I conclude, the last part is this. All right. I need 5 people, 5 brave souls that are going to raise $10,000 before December the 31st. And here's how you're going to do it. You're going to meet. Oh, first one, right? I don't even have to say anything. First one, mashallah. Takbir. Mashallah, we have the first one. The goal is just ask. Just ask. Somebody will give. I remember at Araha, there was a young kid, high school student, and he raised $22,000 in a matter of a weekend. And he did that by knocking doors in Minnetonka. Not recommending you go knock doors in Minnetonka, proper city. It'll take a long time, especially with traffic, and then after a while they'll just shoot you, no solicitation, whatever. But they figured it out. Those kids figured it out, and they were able to raise $22,000 in a matter of a weekend. But here's what I would tell you: 2 things. Your close-knit friends, for the Muslims, you'll know this, the WhatsApp groups that never end. You just keep dropping in there. And most importantly, your colleagues at work. By the way, we have a lot of support here. You'd be surprised how many times I meet people from across the state of Minnesota who are supporters of CAIR. And here's one thing I want to let you know. We have supporters in this room, and if you look around, we have people from all walks of life in the state of Minnesota who support CAIR. For those who have the least amount and those who are blessed, those who are in the Twin Cities, those who are rural parts, those who are part of our Muslim tradition or other faith traditions. This is what we wanted. We wanted a community-wide supportive effort to uplift all of us through the fact that as a Muslim community, we are always targeted. So with that tonight, I want to thank you for your support tonight. You should give yourself a round of applause for supporting CAIR. I only have one Abdul. Hopefully tonight maybe there will be a few more Abdul that will surface of people who raise 10,000. Yeah. You have a little shorter window until the 31st because I need to get as many more people to get involved. I will be making house calls, so you're wondering why I'm up there long. There's the reason why I'm showing up here long. But with that, I want to transition to the next part, and I want to say 3 things for you. Number 1, at CAIR Minnesota, we aim to expand our legal department, and we need your support in that. Number 2, for the first time, we are going to be introducing a new program to support our Muslim professionals. We've heard from them in the last 2 years, and for the first time, we are building a Muslim professionals network, a place where Muslim professionals can come together, support each other, and be able to also uplift other communities in that effort. So look forward to that. And finally, as you heard from earlier, we are trying to robustly expand our effort to support our Muslim youth, which we believe are the future. And you heard from them here. I spent time with these young, incredible women, young leaders. I know they're in high school and one's going to college, but I'm telling you, I was extremely impressed. And I took them to meet, the county attorney's office, as well as we toured Fox 9. They had incredible conversation with the leaders of Fox 9, including some of the anchors. And it was incredible to see how not only impactful were those rooms, but how they felt natural. And I felt in that moment, we as adults just need to stay, move out of the way, and allow these incredible young people to flourish. But we need to give them the stage to be able to flourish, and we need to do that, inshallah. So with that, jazakumullahu khairan, and the best part of tonight is just about to begin. I want to share with you that our community is blessed with incredible people. I've lived in Minnesota for 30 plus years now, and I have met some people who have made tremendous sacrifices. Tremendous sacrifices to the point of why we are here today. And some of those people, we don't recognize them enough. So tonight we are recognizing that. And I want you to take time, inshallah, to help me recognize this incredible people.
In fact, we want to recognize the people who have helped us being here and who help us building on the work that we do continuously. And one of them is our civil rights attorney, Al Shaw. And we will definitely not be able to help all these people that we do continuously without Al Shaw. He's been working with us in the past 6 years, and I can tell you the amount of work that he's been tirelessly doing is next to none. CAIR Minnesota proudly honors Alex Shaw with the Heart of Justice Award for his outstanding leadership, dedication, and tireless advocacy in defense of civil rights.
I'm so proud of the work that we have done and continue to do every day to protect civil rights, empower our community, and defend religious freedom. So thank you to Jaylani for your tireless leadership, to our incredible board, to our amazing, hardworking CAIR Minnesota team, and thank you to every single donor, volunteer, and supporter. None of our work would be possible without you. So thanks very much.
Next, we would like to award Bilqis Hassan. She is the Director of Operations and Paralegal. She's incredible as well. She's one of those people in our teams who I call often as a board member. I need help often in a variety of things, and she's one of those people who I call with all sorts of random requests, and she's never been the person who says, I don't know what you're talking about, or I don't know if I can do this. She's always will be like, okay, let me see what I can do, and I'll take care of it. So she's incredible in taking care of everything and anything. So I have utmost respect for her in handling almost everything in the office and operations. So giving her one title is kind of unjust for her because she handles almost everything, a lot of things in office. Bilqis joined CAIR Minnesota in summer of 2017 as chapter coordinator, building bridges across communities and helping strengthen CAIR's statewide presence. Over time, her role expanded into operations and legal support, where her leadership became indispensable. Today, as Director of Operations and Paralegal, Bilqis continues to be the center of CAIR Minnesota's daily mission, guiding every call, every client, every case, and every connection with precision, care, and compassion. If something is happening in CAIR Minnesota, Bilqis is behind it, and I can attest to that. From managing our volunteers, donors, partners, to supporting complex legal cases and ensuring the office runs seamlessly, Her dedication touches every part of our work. She has faced hate mails, threats, and relentless challenges with courage, grace, always putting the mission and community first. Bilquis's vision helped launch the Awood Center, now an independent nonprofit that advocates for East African workers' rights. Her leadership helped spark a historic movement that secured the first $15 per hour wage for Amazon workers nationwide. A milestone in the fight for dignity and justice in the workplace. For 8 years, Bilquis has been a source of stability, empathy, and strength, someone clients trust when they feel afraid and colleagues turn to when they need guidance. Tonight, we honor Bilquis for her unwavering commitment, her extraordinary service, and her vision leadership that continues to inspire our entire community. Please welcome her.
While you're here, I want to add, see, she's still fixing things, so. But I want to just add that, the staff at CAIR are all amazing, but the best hire I've ever made since I've been at CAIR is Bilquis. I could be gone for a few months. Nothing will happen at CAIR because she will be able to take care of it. And so there's tremendous sacrifice, Bilquis, you have made, and you and your family. And tonight I want to just honor both of you, you and Allie, for the incredible work that you have, the sacrifices that you made, and the constant availability that you have to constantly deal with everything. Bilquis actually handles all of our incoming mail calls. She deals with all of the different threats that we get in our office. We've gotten bomb threats and all kinds of threats, anthrax, everything. And we have someone who knows what to do, but most importantly, somebody who constantly is there for our clients, constantly there to support it. So we're really excited, and congratulations to Bilquis for this incredible service that you have to the community. I really appreciate everything.
Thank you everyone for coming. I'm a very
Now I would like to thank our community partners who have helped us incredibly. We're recipients of the Champions of Justice Award. The Minneapolis Federation of Educators, the Local 59 chapter, is being recognized with the Courage of Justice Award for their principled and unwavering stand. At the moment when silence was easier, MFE 59 spoke the truth with clarity and conviction, issuing one of the strongest statements condemning the genocide in Gaza. Despite facing intense backlash and a coordinated media campaign to pressure them into retreat, they did not waver. Their courage gave strength to other unions across the country to raise their voices, stand against Islamophobia and anti-Semitism, and call for justice. MFE 59's leadership is a testament to what it means to not simply follow, but to lead. Their bold stance will remain.
I want to add to that. Leadership is defined by what you do when people don't want you to do it. It's a lot easier today to see a statement that sees the humanity in a Palestinian child. It's a lot easier today. In fact, the first time we're seeing it on the conservative right, Candace Owen, Tucker Carlson. I know you guys were talking about. But I know exactly what happened. The moment that MFT put out that statement, they had an entire campaign, internally and externally, to literally deny the idea that a Palestinian child deserves the same rights as any other child in the world. And I want to share with you something unique about that. That statement also gave the backbone to the city of Minneapolis to also have the strongest resolution in condemning the genocide in Gaza. And here's the thing, the national unions are still puttering, but it takes leadership like MFT to be able to show what courage looks like. And tonight, I was telling Jeanette, bring them all. But, I mean, there's a lot of teachers, but can handle 4 tables today. And I want to say to all of you from our community, this award is just a small token of recognition. What you did will go in history as bold leadership in a time when too many were afraid to say what was necessary, truthful.